All right, welcome in everybody to Valhalla Esports Season 6. No, this is not a mistake. Yes, we are on again at 11:50 East Coast time. Gluttons for Punishment with me tonight is Hailstorm. How you holding up?
Is this a mistake? Hello? I'm good. Ready to get these games done. We've shown all the quarterfinals and be ready for the semis on Sunday.
Game's done quick. Should hire us. We're just knocking them out. We're just gonna get it done.
True.
But but all right. Now we're gonna bring you the last series that we have to go. That series being Mobius Delta versus Free SM. And oops, I got to change this score here. The score is not accurate. That is a holdover
This was
from
the last
that
series.
was the
No
last series.
spoilers. No spoilers.
My bad that I did not
But
clear that.
this was seed 1 versus seed 8, right?
This is the number 1 seed Free SM versus the number 8 seed Mobius Delta. Having to sub in. Go ahead.
Free SM having Perfy, Newsmore Mothra, Astros, Spell, and Guzaldra. I got it. Alright, cool. Mobius Delta with H2O Kali, Console C, Halcyon, Slug as the sub for ADC, and Tactic support.
Yep, H2O Kali. Oh, you're right. Nope, H2O Kali's not the one subbing in Slug. It's the one subbing in this one. Fell saying Zal's on ADC, but that was not the lineup that I pulled that was submitted. I will double check the lineup for that chat, unless there was a second one submitted later. If it is, your team forfeits all your games because they failed to update their roster.
Fucked up my own damage. No, it's you forgot your ADC.
Okay. All right, Fel. All right. I was like, I'm looking over the list here. They didn't hold you accountable. That's not what the lineup was posted.
It's too late for him. He's already drunk.
Hey, I wish I was on my way, but I'm only in my first home beverage. But all right. So number one seed, the Titan of the regular season right now, going up against David here. David versus Goliath. How do you feel about this? Do you think Mobius Delta has a puncher's chance here against the back-to-back number one seeds? Back-to-back being last season, they were also the number one seeds.
Well, it's always a chance. If we go back, I think what 2 seasons now, we had the streak of the number one seed always getting knocked out.
Yeah, it was
We could
Ultra Lords.
always bring back that tradition.
Yeah,
I guess I haven't paid enough attention to Mobius Delta. I didn't realize Console C was now in the jungle. Always used to him being mid or ADC.
yeah, he's
Um,
that's his team. He's the captain this season, and he's bounced around a lot, just trying to do whatever he can to try to make that engine tick for his team.
no, we broke that streak last season. I know, but this is this season, okay? Um,
It's an
and then
even season.
HTO Akali being top is interesting because I'm always used to him being mid. We'll see how he matches up against Perfy. Definitely a very strong lineup they're going against with FreeSM. Astros and Mothra have been a monster duo. Fel and Zal have been a very good bot lane, and then Perfy always doing a split push thing in that top lane. But yeah, I'd like to believe Mobius Delta can pull an upset, so we'll have to see as we get into these games. Thank you for the sub, Fel, as well. We appreciate you, and you get 30 months of love from Valhalla Esports.
30 months, man. You drunk. You up and hit 30 months for a 1 month subscription. Woo! Hot dang.
I'm just feeling the love today. Today you get a lot of love for one subscription. So get them out here.
He is handing out the love today. He's ready. We're gonna get ready to get into draft for game number one. Mobius Delta taking Jinx, as we've seen a lot of tonight. Skarner, Braum, Annie. That's a pick we haven't seen in a while. And Rumble. That is two picks we have not seen in a while. And FreeSM taking Vi, Nautilus, Vigar, Victor, and Dr. Mundo. How you feeling about these matchups with was it 3 V champions on the side of FreeSM?
Going for that V synergy. Well, I'll start off with FreeSM. Pretty standard comp. A lot of scaling. Actually, a lot of AP. Looking at it now, because they have an AP carry and no AD carry. So I like their comp. I think Vi'll have to go a little damage heavy to compensate. But if they can get into the team fights with Vigar and Victor being pretty strong, I think they'll be feeling good. I agree that Annie and Rumble, it's been a while since we've seen them, but we have the Jinx, Braum, and Skarner. All we have seen be solid carries. And I think Annie's always generally good. Like, you can't really hyper counter her, I feel like. And then Rumble, I think would be better as a counter pick. Like, they had to blind it on the blue side. Mundo's a pretty good answer to that, I think. But you'd have to play it right. So let's see how that top lane goes.
Yeah, definitely some interesting matchups. Seeing how they're trying to play it out. Mobius Delta again. We point out console C. There was on that Skarner there. I would think he'd want to play around that top side with the Rumble. But yeah, kind of putting himself on the big tanky boy. It's gonna make it a little bit harder to try to carry from that jungle position. But we'll have to see what they can do from here. We did get the classic Warwick ban. Did not let Nizar Rothra have his comfort pick. So it's definitely a good one to ban out there.
Banned out the wind shooters for Astros.
Yes, I forgot. Yep, Astros over there. You're right. Not allowed to have those. Mel did get banned in this game. Not one to let him play safe, I guess, into whatever counter. Um,
It's a little odd to me that they banned like Kennen. Oh no, that was against. Okay, never mind. Actually, that makes sense. I was thinking Mobius Delta banned the Kennen and the Galio, but nah, it makes more sense they banned Ash and uh, York. But yeah, we can head on into game number 1 and get this action rolling.
all right, play it over here. Tab out.
And we see everyone spawning in. No skin on the Nautilus. I think everyone else has one. So we're going to be doing the Team 4 skin for Free SM against all skins for Mobius Delta. And looking like Mobius Delta moving together, so might see some kind of an invade as Free SM spreading out for the 5-point.
Yeah, I kind of expect to see
30 seconds until minions
just very basic, just not worth scrapping early from either side. I mean, again, it looks like we're not gonna delayed invade here. But I really would think the Nautilus side would probably want to be more of the aggressor, but I don't think they feel any way that they have to do that.
They were defensively stacking. Probably afraid Nautilus could be pretty good level 1, so wanted to make sure they didn't get invaded on. But nothing happening, so just pedal defense, but no knowledge coming out from Free SM, so no deep wards coming out for either side. And Halcyon, I think, should do fine. Annie into Victor, you'll get outranged a little bit, but you have a lot more burst as Nautilus walking into the bush gets the root down onto Tactic, but taking a lot more damage. As, you know, like we said in the last series, you don't have to leash your junglers anymore, so you always gotta expect people to be in those bushes.
Yep, it's
I thought the stream was done though. Nah, man, we're just out here getting all the games done, showing you all the quarterfinals, and you know, just bringing the entertainment to the people.
yeah. Sorry if there's confusion, but yep, nope. We plan to get everything knocked out right now. Had to just make sure I had Hailstorm here to cast with me, so I didn't have to power through these by myself. So I really appreciate him doing the heavy lifting here.
There's Kali hitting 2, now has his Flame Spitter, started the Harpoons level 1. I'm not sure if that's just the meta now. I'm more used to the Flamethrower level 1 to help you push for level 2. But able to poke Perfect pretty well, but Munda has a lot of innate health regen.
Yeah, gonna see some just some focus in this lane. Oh, Zal.
A nice hook from Zal. Not too much follow up because you just have the Vigar trying to farm up his Q sticks.
So
nice damage coming down from Halcyon, or from Astros on the Halcyon.
Yeah, if this game goes late, yeah, I just don't know how they're gonna deal with console C. He's gonna be super AP tanky here. Magic resist.
Yeah, they'll be missing out on all the stage damage with the double APs. Let's be looking to blow up Slug. Slug will be the same. Nice hook into the cage on the Tactic, blocking a lot of damage with the shield. And actually got damage down onto Zeldris.
But yeah, scaling is insane on this.
Oh, sure.
They're pulling early. Here comes Console C, trying to see if he can make a play.
Halcyon so low though, and the camera cuts away. So now we're back. Alright, Console trying to beat up Astros. Needs more Mothra on the way to save his mid laner. We'll get there in time. Both been super low.
Yeah, super low. Gonna be lots of just poking here. Stay alive and healthy.
Now we're getting a roam out of Nautilus, so we'll see if anything spicy can happen with Halcyon at about 100 HP. Getting a deep ward in the enemy jungle.
Baby Cage keeping Felt nice and safe.
Yeah, VR are very easy to sit back and just farm with. Your Q is pretty cheap, and Braum doesn't have a really long engage, as opposed to the Nautilus hook. Looks like Console C looking mid again. Astros sidestepping it as the Annie was not there yet to help deliver some damage. But we'll have to back, probably gonna TP to match the Annie being back in lane with her own TP. Some good zoning here from Tactics since the Vigar is alone right now. Now we watch the world's slowest TP.
Yep. Just, trying to keep the tempo. Astro's able to keep his pace up, so he's gonna be able to push and crash this wave in.
Murphy getting onto Akali with some Qs, getting a little bit of damage down, but not too big a trade. TP back in from the Vigar, getting caged down, double stun. Plug popping the, and flashing. Barrier into flash, but not much of a follow-up on the flash. Nice hook on the tower. Doesn't quite go down. Both of them down at about 100 health for the supports. Fell getting low, got tagged. Will not get stunned up. Console's here, was trying to hit the carry, but now is hooked and is hitting the tower. Oh, tower takes them both down. One kill the Vigar, one kill the Nautilus. Good counter gank there from Mothra to help keep them safe, but just really that great not hook getting them those kills.
But and huge that he doesn't fall there, just even trading one back, that's just a huge denial. The dive did not go right.
Right, it was a good idea, but yeah, towers do so much damage early right now, it makes dives really dangerous. A big burst from Halcyon, forcing the flash out of Astros. Astros didn't drop his ult, might have killed Halcyon if he had. But looking for it, hits the E, hits the ult, takes him down. Tibbers is angry and gets the trade kill, 1-for-1, solo dolo from Rofu.
So that is, I think we said the kill feeds going over to FSM.
Kills the FSM 3-for-1. Console and Tactic getting the first 3 grubs, so gonna get that first objective. Looks like Mothra is taking that first dragon and trade. And Kali's still doing a good job poking at Mundo, but Purpose is working on that MR, so feeling fine. Just building up to be a lot more tanky. A nice hook onto Halcyon in the mid lane. Gets stunned up by the stun field. Ult from needs from our Mothra to take him down. Another kill to Astros.
Never had a chance.
Yep, really well CC layered. Didn't even have a chance to flash, not that he had it. And just good roam from the Nautilus while keeping himself safe once again. Ends up on one of the traps. Nautilus is now here, putting around the ding. Astro's now chunking out Console. He's just clearing the wave, waiting for Andy to get back. Nice little stun. A block on the Vigar ultimate. Not sure if it would have killed Slug outright, but definitely would have chunked him really, really low.
So Slug is getting the farm advantage so far in the spot lane, but yeah, down that kill. We'll get some stat or stack checking here in a little bit on Bell. See how much he's climbing there. He's definitely just going to get a little tanky himself as he builds up that mid.
Top lane, probably poking a little bit, but not going too far. But yeah, for that bot lane, I'd expect Jinx to outfarm a little bit early. Pretty evened up now that Vigar is back, and But with all those free stacks and eventual burst, it'll be in an even lane. Pretty scary to be that Jinx trying to not get bursted up by a Victor and a Vigar. Along with the Vi ulting on your face as well. As Halcyon gets thrown onto Astros, but Vi is here. Camera pans away as Halcyon is able to get away safely. Has to burn his flash though. We've got some Portal Combat right at the Dragon Pit, fighting over the wards. Console C hops over the wall, but Astros is also here, stunned. Nautilus up into the wall, the stun shield is down, but will just glow. The ult coming out, pulling him back. Gets the kill, goes over to Tactic. Unfortunate, does not go on to Slug. As the rest of FSM will walk away.
Yep, so good job finding a pick there. They did bring a lot of resources, but no response there from FSM. Does this top lane concern you for Mobius Delta? That Akali hasn't quite been able to bully out and deny Perfy from this lane.
It's a little concerning. It's not too bad, because, like, again, with the Rumble, you're not really that high kill pressure onto a Mundo, because his innate nice stun under tower with the traps, but the rocket comes through, is tanked by Fel to keep him alive. Then Tactic gets hooked back under tower to fall. Well played by Fel and Zell. Enough damage comes through. Console will take out Astros on that Victor. Trying to push Meteor Mothra under tower, won't quite get him there as the punches are coming through. Flashes forward, but will not get the kill. Gives him the thumbs up for good measure. And he is now here. Has the Tibbers trying to get it. Oh, does not hit the stun, but Tibbers is running him down. Should get the E field down on him to give him the speed. Might be on cooldown right now. But yeah, back to the Akali. It's kind of hard to kill the Mundo just because he heals up so quickly, and if he builds up some MR, you won't really hurt him too bad. As long as you keep farmed, your ult's still very good for team fights. But it's definitely not ideal. The Mundo is a very good pick into the Rumble pick, as Astros picks up Halcyon, still trying to catch Mothra in that jungle. It's taking a little too long to try to get a kill.
Good flash there by Akali to escape, but that does mean these void grubs are going to go for SM. No top pressure there. It looks like the dragon is going to be prioritized. So we'll see if Console C is able to take that, or if he commits to this dive in the bot lane.
Yeah, should be the dragon. With the baby cage diving Vigar is a little scary even when he's on his own.
Oh, 100% agreed.
But
she places it correctly.
Right. The opposite cross map as earlier, so it'll be 3 grubs to 3 and 1 dragon to 1. Now, Astros is looking back in the middle of the lane. Halcyon wants to go and poke him, but knows he'll get poked back if he walks up. And it was all just an elaborate bait anyway, so good on him to not walk up.
Yeah, I mean, he's down 3 kills. He's down 2 levels right now, so he just needs to neutralize the bleeding as much as possible. Try to stay in the game.
Oh,
yeah.
Dunfield going down, all coming down, might just get run down. The Console's here to try to keep him safe, but it will not be enough. He will fall. And I believe Astros will be able to walk away. Perfy now finishing his Heartsteel, so happy to start trading to get those stacks. Akali has his boots and is still working on his first item.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Perfy out getting the magical footwear, so he's going to be a little bit slower, but does have health stacking, so I think he's perfectly fine with how those buys are going there.
Yeah, he's super happy with how that's going.
Put it a bit wide.
Nice stun there on the Zeldris, but they will be able to walk away. Kali using his ultimate to help clear the wave. Might have seen Mothra on a ward or something, so if you knew the enemy jungle was there, a good ultimate to keep yourself safe under tower. We see the engage once again bottom, a knock up onto Jinx with the Nautilus ultimate. Ult not quite enough to get the kill onto the Knot as they're still getting run down by the Vigar, but most support's very low but surviving. Akali falling to the Mundo. ulting to keep himself healthy, as he knew there was no ultimate. Healing up now as Console C comes in, and this is not a fight you actually want as Console C. That Mundo is 2 levels ahead of you and very tanky. Bonking you with the heart, still gonna hit you with that Q, slow you down, and smack you. Kills them before the ult can go off. Well played, Perfy. The 2 for nothing in the 1v2. I guess it was 2 delayed 1v1s, but basically a 1v2.
Yeah, basically 1v2, and I'm sure, yeah, he's super happy with how that all shook out. Gotta be feeling good about that. Went from, again, about a neutral state, maybe slightly ahead, like we talked about there, had those plates, but now massively ahead.
Also gets the towers. I believe that's giving them the upgraded boots. Yep, they have them now. And yeah, just showing the power of that counter pick you got into that rumble. Oh, coming down from Astros was not quite in range. And he's getting hit by tower while he fought. No, not quite. But playing a little bit with fire there. We see once again Feld is farming under tower, avoiding the Qs from Braum, and just showing, hey, you go roam all day, Nautilus. I don't really need you. You just get kills for the rest of the team. We got this.
Yeah, absolutely. Just able to walk around wherever he wants. Basically have 2 Mundos on the map, you know.
But now the Herald is spawning. The Dragon will be up in a little over a minute and a half. But still out here feeling good.
Yeah, obviously they didn't know what the bot lane matchup was going to be, but the Braum, it is hard to start that engage there. I feel like, you know, he has to ult or, you know, it really has been missed up there by Fel. So huge job staying alive so far. Looks like Mobius Delta will be claiming the Rift Herald for themselves, so we get something back here. Mid tower.
To be able to use it to open up a tower, but the mid tower is about to fall to Astros just from all the pressure he's been able to apply. Yep. Got the Rift Herald, put it on Skarner, so he'll look for a gank and then try to use it afterwards. Dragon spawning soon. Let's see. Ocean Soul.
Dead.
We got the Nautilus top once again, forces the flash, but it's safe. Mundo blowing the ghost, but did not opt to keep chasing.
160 stacks, 310 AP.
A little bit of stick. We see Vi has her Triforce, and then the Mundo, despite stacking health. Nope. We did the re-yank. You don't have flash this time. There's no way to get away. Kill goes over to Mundo. Unlucky for Akali.
He did the lane gank, but through your lane.
But Mundo's W, just like you stack health, but it turns your health into AD as well, so it helps a little bit with their damage mix. Now the Dragon is up. They're trying to find Fel. The ult from Tactical will go wide. We've got Matha around, and Nautilus and Victor following after. Punching in, misses the ultimate, ulting onto the Braum. Not the ideal target, but burning him down anyways. The ult hitting 3 for Console C, but as soon as it ends, Nautilus ulting the Jinx, trying to take him down. Matha will fall. They're falling. Halcyon's here, drops the bear onto 2 of them. Trying to burn down Fel. We had a DC from Astros, and it will end up being a 4-for-1 fantastic fight for Mobius Delta, and they should be able to collect a tower and a dragon. Dropping the Herald to help them out as well.
Sorry, Astros not able to go back and chrono break the game to bring you back to life there. So see what happened. But no, really good moves by Mobius Delta here. I did not like where Console C grabbed 2 members though and pulled them on top of Slug, but worked out for them in the end.
Said, here, hurt them, hurt them.
Here you go. It's what you always wanted, right? Right in your face.
But they collect up that second dragon, got the bot tower, a big gold swing for themselves, but still 3k behind with a big kill deficit top and, well, kind of across the board in the lanes as far as the kills go.
Yeah, but
All
yeah.
according to plans, his tactic, yeah, perfectly baited by you. Well done, well done.
But I mean, yeah, significant fight there, getting that second, well, the second drag for them, third overall drag, getting those kills, closing the gap down to 3K. It was like, at least 5K at about 17 minutes, so closing the gap by 2K is nothing to sneer at there. So you're gonna need a couple
Right.
more of those to get back in it.
For sure. I'd like to see them try to get fights where they can have Rumble in there to actually ult for the team fight instead of just kind of struggling against Perfy right now. I know it's kind of tough because Perfy will just keep split pushing and they don't have anyone really good to answer him right now. But now we see Rumble just getting walked down, getting hit by Q after Q from Mundo, drops the ult to try to save himself and will get away, but Mundo burning nothing in that if he walks back up and look for another kill. As constantly coming to the Astros, bursts out Halcyon before the fight happens, gets the ult down as he gets stunned. But will kill the enemy mid laner in trade. Perfy TPing down bot. Gonna smack this tower with the big health pool he has. He does about a quarter of the tower's health in one auto. And now they're all jumping on console C. We've got 4 from FreeSM down here trying to burn him down. Tactic's trying to save his jungler. Zeal comes through, a hook lands, and he falls to a Q from Vigar.
Huge.
Ooh, that Jinx ult, not enough damage. Perfy will live. Looks like he's low, but he has a lot of little ticks of 100 health.
And Warbox is now back up.
Free healing, just has to make sure he doesn't get hit by Atacon.
Go get the flower. What are you doing?
Tactic's still trying to delay them, but a little bit of a numbers disadvantage should get them this objective.
Perfy just looking to be the meat shield here. You will not walk up.
Yep, and they have the good vision. They're taking it down. And now Astro's out here trying to bully Akali. Says, now it's my turn.
You wanted to have fun? This is League of Legends. You came to the wrong place. Top Island? I think I'd like to take a visit.
Alright, and with that fight and Otacon take, they're up to almost a 5k lead. And here the fight breaks out. We got Constantine trying to go in. We got a nice stun coming out from the stun field of Victor. A hook out from Zaldris, but he is getting very slow, getting slowed by the Turner. Was able to get to the tower and keep himself alive. A nice hook on the Turner, setting up Astros for some damage. A miss on the ultimate console, so he gets over the wall, but there's a Vigar there, ults him for the kill. Says thank you.
Special delivery.
And now they're trying to run away, but Mothra's here, queuing into two of them, gets double knockup. Plug is trying to deal damage, but Hector is here, dropping E's, queuing him, autoing him, taking him down 3 for 0 in that part of the fight. 2 kills to Vigar, 1 kill to Victor right where they want him on their carries, and Annie just trying to hold the side lane and gets destroyed by Mundo under tower. Feels real bad to be any AP character against Mundo right now.
Well, I think Tactic would also say that went according to plan. Their plan was to kill the Nautilus, and they succeeded. Count that. See it as an absolute win.
I see this as nothing but a win. Meanwhile, 3 of them taking the tier 2 mid. We've got Dragon spawning in 50 seconds. They can go for a quick reset or just take it on spawn, as they're stealing everything from the enemy jungle, setting up a potential death push for the Vigar. And we'll see what they look for here.
Yeah, so the goal leads back to 8.5k. Really pushing their advantage.
It's all according to plan. As long as you plan to run it down, it's all good. That's why all the games are according to my plan when I feed.
Dragon here in 10 seconds. Doesn't look like it's going to be super prioritized right at the start by anybody. Looks like Bobby's Delta might be getting this mid tower.
Fells just trying to bully Akali again. Sidesteps the harpoon so it avoids the slow. Gets hit by the second one, so Akali can walk away. An ultimate coming down to Halcyon with the Nautilus ult. TP coming through from Astros. Avoids the slow. Halcyon's very low. Might be putting enough flash in for the empowered auto. The ult going down on the slug as Tactics trying to save him. Hits the slows. But the burns keep coming in. A good block as Jinx picks up the kill on Nautilus with the Mothra ult landing on the Jinx, getting the bot duo. Console now the last one alive, trying to walk away, but will fall. I'll walk over to the dragon and collect that. Another 4 for 1 with Akali pushing the top lane, but sees Mundo's pushing the bot lane and needs to answer that.
So much CC though coming out in that fight from Free SM. Just chain one after the next.
Akali trying to stop Perfy, but has no real way of doing it right now. Halcyon spawning now. Perfy taking the inhibitor, and now should just be able to walk away.
Just crash that shit.
Now 4-0-1 on this Mundo, has the Spirit Visage, so doesn't really take damage from anybody. Like maybe Jinx could do it, but he'd have to be CC'd for a long time because we don't have the full armor pen item out yet.
Just
and
6k
he's actually
health.
building towards the armor item now.
Yeah, just 6k health, it's fine.
A little bit of health. As Akali is fighting him once again. Gets hit by a Q, is gonna walk down, doesn't have any ult. Gets ghosted on by Perfy, and there's just no escape.
Feels bad.
Akali feels bad, man. That looks like Baron is the objective as Perfy is drawing 3 to the bot lane, doesn't even really care. Gets his passive proc, but is running away with the ultimate, gets pulled back in by Console C, but he's so much health, he just out once a third of his health bar. Now just hitting slug through everyone, does not care, says I'm gonna hit this Jinx. Gets the passive knocked up once again and will fall. Now it's just trying to come down to help. Tactic is holding him in place, says my team will show up to help me eventually.
Yeah, the Baron does
nice
go
hook
down
out
though.
onto the wall, gets to the Vigar and the Victor, and we'll get out safely as 4 men have the Baron, as you mentioned. Tibbers will be a sacrificial lamb. Nope, gets TP'd back to the enemy, and will stay safe for now at least.
But the siege is on.
Despawns. Yep, they have a good siege going. It is a 5v4, but those Baron minions do a lot of work for him.
They got the super
Mundo.
pushing in bot lane. Nobody's answering that just yet.
Mundo will be back in 10 seconds with the TP available if they want to push this really hard. Astros is sitting back, keeping that cannon empowered, letting it do the work on the tower for him. Don't get a chunk out, barely missing the hook onto Akali. Bounces over the wall, trying to help keep him safe, but it takes so long to kill these cannon minions. Mid tower is almost dead. Mundo TP'd bot is now pushing that as well. It looks like the mid tower did indeed fall, dropping the Rumble ultimate to try to kill these minions, but they're so tanky with the Baron buff. The top and hip tower will fall as well. The engage is still on Tactic. He's dashing away to Akali, and we'll stay safe, but the inhibs are falling. Frost mid, bottom's already gone, top's gone, all 3 are down. Nice hook onto Console C, gets knocked up, gets taken down by Vigar. They're all stunned. Jinx will fall. The Skarner is getting taken low. They're focusing Halcyon. Skarner's still alive with the shield. So far it's been 3 for 1. They're taking down the Nexus turrets, and they will win game number 1 in a commanding fashion.
Yeah, Perfy just turned to a raid boss there at the end. I don't know if you saw him step on Fountain and just not care. Just not a lot they could do. I think they definitely need to readjust their draft. Make sure that they have strong positions and they have enough poke and just kind of the overall team balance there. They're never able to unlock pulling in Akali to really get a wombo combo there with Console C. Get a 3-man pull into the Rumble ult. So just a little bit disjointed there. See if they can pull it together in game number 2.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, they got counterpicked in that top, and it went pretty bad. Astro's playing really well in that mid matchup. I think they were a little thrown off from the Vigar Victor double AP carry, and that working out really well for FreeSM. But yeah, agreed. We'll see how they do in game number 2 and how they want to adjust this draft.
Yep. So let me get the game number 2's draft pulled up here in a second. And you can run through that and I'll pull up the next game. I need to change your screen.
All right, here we go. We've got FreeSM on the blue side, Mobius Delta taking that red side. Still abandoning out the Wind Shitters and the Warwick. FreeSM taking away Tonsil Swain. I am blanking on her name. Zinzao. Mel. Yeah. Gosh, my brain is just so fried right now. And then we saw the Skarner and the Malphite taking that round 2. I didn't want to see that Victor again, so taking out the Victor and the LeBlanc. Mobius Delta ending up with the Lucius, Nami, Kennen mid, Wukong jungle, and Ambessa top. FreeSM with the Vigar once again, Nautilus, Vi jungle, Vlad. So it looks like the Vigar AP carry once again. And the Trundle top looking for that big ol' split push that Perfy loves to do. You're right, I am absolutely cooked. How are you feeling about these lineups?
I think you was talking about the draft. Lucianami, you got both of them, which usually feels really good, but at the same time they first picked the Vigar, and I would assume that's running right back down to bot lane again, and so I don't really love the Lucianami. It's going to be hard to get onto him. Yeah, you could hit the bubble first. It's definitely possible, but if that baby cage comes down while you're like mid cast or anything, you're just kind of negated, just kind of wasted. So it's just late game versus really heavy early game. So it's all gonna come down to execution. But we saw that Fel could play that Vigar pretty well. So not a huge fan of that one. FreeSM getting to run back 3 of their 5 champions, getting 3 of them in the first round or the first set of picks. Mobius Delta, I think that's a Kennen mid. I think they did get that as a priority pick, and I'm hyped to see this Ambessa top lane. But it looks like that's an Ambessa into a Trundle, so I think a lot of just like punching each other in the face.
We know Halcyon really likes that Kennen, so we'll have to see if he can pop off on it. Astros wanted the Vladimir into it. If Kennen goes all in for the ult, you can just kind of pull it, so we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I like some of the adjustments. I agree. Unless you can like hit the bubble on the Vigar, he can still just kind of walk away. They might have to let them push and then go for a kill on him. But I don't think he'll be pushing if Nautilus is not there. But we'll have to see how that bot lane goes. We saw how powerful that Vi could be. And no, Cooked was talking about me. I'm always cooked, baby. But we'll go on into game number 2 and see if Mobius Delta can pull it back for a game 3 in the series.
Right, getting into the game. Swap you guys over.
Were you wanting to pick Vigar if they didn't first pick it tactic, or what was the plan if they didn't first pick the Vigar?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
As we see a double, just kind of 5-man, kind of invade shenanigans going on.
Yep, just let's not coin flip this and throw it in the trash in the beginning. Let's not let anybody get too big here.
It was never not going to be first picked. That's fair. What's the likelihood? Well, 100%. It happened, so it was always going to happen.
40, no, 5D.
Already forcing out the flash from Halcyon. You hate to see it for Mobius Delta.
FF15.
Just gets to walk out of the bush and toss a hook and burn a summoner. Kind of oof.
Unfortunately, after the 1 minute mark, so he can't pause and claim Jake the wrong rune. Yeah. I like the early ward there from Tactic. They definitely got the bush prio. So, I mean, that is a way they could get on and initiate this fight first.
Right.
They hit this
Good
early
little key
level 2.
through. So, couldn't get poked down. We'll have to see if they can capitalize on it. For the Trundle into Mbessa, what Trundle wants to do is very simple. You auto-invite people. Mbessa's dashing around a lot, trying to hit all her shit and keep you from hitting her, so we'll have to see how well Akali can kind of pilot this champion.
Mechanics.
Mana flow achieved. Oh, there we see Perfect doing what he wants. Oh, the flash forward and he gets the kill with a couple of minion autos helping out.
Woo!
Feels bad for Akali. Definitely, Mbessa's not a champ you want to fall behind on.
No, that's interesting pick there. Also, is picking the Mbessa. Instead of one of the more standard picks, or even if we saw last game, even if we go like an Ornn or something, just try to be like a steadying presence later in the game.
Right, like I don't know what he's been practicing top or how long he's been doing it, but it's another setting where play the easy tanks that like even you out if there's a slight skill difference. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Malphite does even or well into most of Perfy's champs, so you could just play that and be another team fight impactor.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Malphite, they get another. Unless you harped on last series.
Always pick Malphite if you're just like, I don't think I'll beat him. Malphite's just so easy.
I'm gonna provide a lot of team resources later. Don't you worry.
Right. Astro's trading a lot with Halcyon, losing out on it a little bit as he wasn't able to get that last peel off. A stun coming down, Fell hits it, the hook comes in, Slug pops the barrier to keep himself a little healthy. Vi and Wukong are in the area. We'll see who bites first and if there can be a good counter game. They see each other dashing in. I believe the dash gets cancelled by the Q. Now Console just beating up on the monkey. But the double Q from the clone, he's getting so low. Flashes out. Gets low, the kill comes out for Slug on the Lucian, the bubble goes wide. While just trying to run away, doesn't quite get hit by Console's Q, flashing forward. And gets taken out by Lucian, double kill for him, and meanwhile in the mid lane, Astro's killed Halcyon. And another kill, 3 kills for Slug, a huge Lucian popping off in this game early.
Huge Lucian, so here you go. Prove me wrong here. Get all the resources he needs, but he really still needs to take over this lane, dominate it, and get out of the lane as fast as possible.
Yeah, agreed. Here we see Perfy trading a little bit, wants to get back for the farm. Probably could have kept hitting Akali if he wanted.
And that is the feed of kills going over to.
But yeah, we'll want to see the pressure kept up by this Lucian Nami. Those 3 kills need to be prioritized to help them keep this lead in their game. We see Constancy jumping in top lane, trying to come up Perfy. Nice pillar down, W's over it to get back in range, but now Mothra is here to help out his Trundle. A good knock-up on Mbessa as he dashes away, and I believe they will get out safely.
Yeah, not enough CC from either of these junglers just yet. The laners definitely aren't really providing too much, especially with the pillar down.
Looks like Mothra is trying to look behind the lane. Console is right there, gets the ward down. As they're trading some, but those shields are keeping Mothra healthy. Oh, got the mana flow, got the empowered autos, hit the bubble, but there's a shield or a baby cage in the way.
Kind of what I was calling out there of like, you can do so much, like good job Tactic, like you got him, you popped it up, but there's a baby cage and your Lucian can't close the distance. Like,
You gotta keep the Vigor from dropping the baby cage, Nope. Misses the bubble that time, now is in the baby cage. Gets a little bit of poke down, but they are pressuring in pretty well. Ooh, gets hooked near the tower, not under it, luckily. Kali some damage back to the Trundle, but that's getting pretty low. I think whoever hit first will be feeling real good.
there you go.
Oh, he solo dashes forward, forces a flash out of Vigor. Astro's getting low once again. Both of them hit 6 in the mid lane. Gets the ultimate down. and stuns out Vladimir, but it's not enough to kill him as he ults and pulls to get away and heal himself back up to about even health.
And like you called out,
Plate.
able to hit the pool and just get out for free. And Halcyon lucky to get away. Needs from Mothra, not level 6 yet. Not able to use the ult, close the gap, and knock him down.
Yeah, it was actually really well set up where I think he had 2 procs before he ulted, so he made sure he'd hit at least the first half of them. Just didn't have enough burst damage yet. And now we'll see. The Nautilus trying to clear this pink ward console says, "Get off of my vision! Get out of my swamp!"
That's your half.
Tactic knew if he got hooked exactly at that point, he wouldn't get hit by the tower.
That's right.
But now Astros just queuing minions and healing up so much that Halcyon can't really fight him anymore right now. He's way too low. Meanwhile, the team is doing the dragon, getting that objective. No one on the void grubs yet. So might be able to look for 2 of the early objectives. The first 3 kills going the way of Mobius Delta.
Liking
and a nice bubble catching him. Gets a little bit of damage down. The tower helping trade back for Fell.
Liking the early tempo out of Mobius Delta right now, though. Like they are trying to draft early here. They are overall though they're got the first dragon this time. Looks like they might be giving over these void grubs though.
Yeah, they're doing well. Went back to farm, but grubs going the way of FSM with the Nautilus roaming up. Gonna have to see if they can punish the Vigar this time as he's alone once again.
Yeah, I mean they're pushing these waves under tower, so they're getting some pressure, but I just don't know how much true kill potential they have right here.
Alright, if they get a stun right after that baby cage goes down, they can maybe get him. Looks like what's not gonna happen is there's a fight up top. Perfy, I believe, dropped the ultimate, just autoing, flashing forward when he could have just autoed, but gets the kill anyway onto H2O Akali.
I don't know if he thought he had it or thought he wasn't gonna do as much damage as he did when he starts walking down and wait a minute, that's a kill. Yeah. Give me that.
He might have thought he had it, or maybe he thought Akali was just gonna dash out, but well played to him, picking up that kill, flashing out of the baby cage to avoid the hook. Now Console is holding that top lane once again, gets a free plate with the proc and the bite, so nicely done. Big indeed.
If he had thrown that hook a second earlier, that would...
Yeah, it's trying. But we're seeing once again, despite this big lead we have for Lucian, not able to punish Vigar when he's left alone, which has been the big issue last game, as the gold is now getting evened up 3-3 kills across the board.
Yeah, I mean, neck and neck, 300 gold difference here at coming up on 10 minutes. Vigar is using that ult to go bot lane. Halcyon, pretty healthy here, going to be able to walk away, taking a circuitous path towards his jungler.
Keeping himself safe, but we do have Mothra in the wings. Tactic clear on this pink ward, but we'll walk away so he will stay safe. Yeah, good job by the teams not over-engaging, getting caught by the extra members. Perfy is zoning out Akali now, knows he's just stronger. Forcing him to use the abilities. Run does not dash through the pillar, so he's gonna get run down some here. Still trying to dash away. We'll get out safe. Astro's getting very low, but it's gonna get the heal off of this ultimate proc, and oh! Gets the kill.
No!
Oh, but it traded back from the tower, no! Tragic. Double solo bullet once again. Nice knock up on the fill after the cage goes down. The culling will come through, but it's body blocked by the Nautilus. Ult comes in to keep him safe. Wukong wanted to come in and dive. Akali so low. Might fall to the ult damage, but not quite. Console and Mothra fighting on the back end. Can't move for either of them. As Lucian dashes over to help out his jungler. The ult will take him down. They're both so low under tower, they gotta get on the fill. It's the Q ult combo. They're tanking tower. A nice auto for the roots, and he's taking the tower shots. Will not quite fall. Can the minions get him?
I was surprised they only took the one turret shot there. But here comes Astros, the tasty bait of Zaldrus. Nice job staying alive. He's not even gonna die here. Double kill for Astros.
I didn't realize I muted myself. But it's okay. Astro's taking down Slug once again. Really good try on the dive. A good bait from Zaldris, and Astro's just, you know, happy to get all those kills. The airy indeed. The wave will be pushing out from bot, but Vigar is already back, so he doesn't mind. And now we've got a 2-0 Trundle top, a 4-1 Vladimir mid. Very scary to have to deal with. And Roa completed Vigar, now working on the tier item as well.
I feel like we've seen this before.
Maybe. Might have happened at least in one of the other games. Never know.
But again,
Astro's still getting in range on the part of Q, a big deal. Halcyon trying to go in, gets the ult down, trying to get the stun, but the ult comes through. The pool comes in, the heal is out, and he will fall with the assist from Zeldris.
Halcyon keeps thinking he's gonna be able to get this kill off or get a significant chunk of damage down, and it's just not to be.
Looking like we're getting 6 scrubs with the Trundle on their team. A little scary. We got the bubble, we got the knockup. The minions are in the way for the culling. And half health to half health after those. Flashing in for the cage, a little ambitious, but nothing too bad happened.
Flash? Flash? I don't even need this thing.
He's coming through from Cannon to try to keep his lane tower alive.
Looks like Dragon number 2. Yep.
We see the power of Trundle already taking that top tower, pushing in once again, just diving under tower, does not care, already ulted Akali, eats him with the chomp, and now he's gonna do a ton of damage to his tier 2. No one is around, and he has 6 grubs empowering him.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he's gonna threaten tier 3 here in a minute.
He stopped the tower so he can heal up on the minion. It's okay, though I would have taken that tower immediately in case someone roamed.
Yeah, here comes Halcyon.
He's this big brain.
Here comes Halcyon, and yeah,
Gets the tower, walks away. Halcyon knows he can't go fight him. Wukong jumping on the knees more Mothra, they take him down, but Fel and Zaldris are still doing fine. And Dragon already taken, so the next one not up for 4 minutes.
The only 2k gold difference right now. But yeah, really, you know, Tactic's doing what he can here, but really needing to continue to
What was
get
that?
Slug ahead. And
I think it hit a minion and killed it. Yeah, do what they can. We've got Mothra feeding for some reason, 0-3. Come on now. But we got a big Trundle and a big Vlad. We see Vlad has roamed down, looking for Slug and Tactic, hitting him with the slow. They're flashing away to get under the tower, but he will not go for the dive. Q almost being enough to take down the Nami, but we'll look for the back.
Mothra says, I look like this, so they can look like that.
Yeah, he's being a team player, something. A big hook onto the Lucian. Vigar is here, putting down the baby cage and will hit. He's gonna WQR and he bursts him down. It's a little too far forward, Slug.
That's just what we're talking about, though.
I'm the sacrifice man.
you put that cage down in just the right spot like that, and it's game over.
Oh yeah, the early barriers. It's rough when those happen. You gotta wait for the ult to be coming through. Halcyon dropping his ult, but now getting chased down by Astros. He's in the pool, has the Q ready to go. Consul's there. I'll save his mid laner. The ult comes through. Mothra and gets himself a kill. Says, I'm gonna get a kill on the board this game.
I will not go quietly.
Just landing the hook on Tactic, hits it on the wall so he doesn't get pulled back, but he will fall. Unlucky for the fish.
Calculated by the fish.
That was intentional. Of course. Astro's very low, but it's far enough away. The flash over the wall, they're looking for Slug. He doesn't go for the autos on Astros, he's afraid of the Q. And he falls before he can do any damage. Astros picks up another kill, 8-1.
And the amount of lead that was on that Lucian is gone. And the scaling is taken over, and you
had a very good start, but that was long ago at this point.
Yeah, it's just so hard for AD carries. Like, you have to dominate your lane as Lucian. You can't win. You can't win softly. You have to absolutely dominate. Rub your face in it. Like, it's.
We got Halcyon going on Fell, but cannot catch him quite yet. Loki was hoping for the small indie company with the well, not quite, not quite. Meanwhile, we see the Rift Herald going down. Perfy grabbing that, saying, I already have 6 scrubs, why not a Herald as well? Console trying to get Astros. They have 3 on him to get the knockup. They missed the Nami wave. He flashes the wall. The flash follow from Console C is getting so low, and he will fall before Astros is taken down. Staying around. Mothra's here to save his mid laner and will fall for his sins. Mothra's now here,
man.
setting him up. Fell, carrying him off. Ends up being the 1-for-1.
Perfy just wanting towers. Does not care. He needs to care, actually. Yeah, he's dead there.
Oh. Alright, Akali coming in, getting a little bit of vengeance onto Perfy. The Rift Herald still doing a ton of damage, but a good kill there from H2O Akali.
Yeah, Akali with the Eclipse now, doing some damage. Perfy's gonna have to recalculate.
Yeah, don't get ulted under tower. Calculation done.
Right. Well, just you also can't just sit there and get smacked in the face, like. Only if you're smacking back are you strong.
We've got the Infernal Dragon spawning, so we'll see if FSM can get that for their soul point. Actually, no, that's Mobius Delta. Halcyon getting caught out with Zaldris once again finding the engage to get a kill for his team. Perfy TPing into the bot lane as they're looking for this dragon, getting a quick reset off for Vigar, but he has TP available. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of Nami Lucian lanes. Yeah, they gotta do really well. Now the Dragon will fall, stops the stacking of Mobius Delta, and could set up in a long game a 4 Dragon or 4 Infernal Soul for FSM if they got there. They win early and throw for the rest of the game. Yeah, if you're not landing those Nami bubbles and getting the immediate follow up, it makes that lane real hard. Perfy getting engaged on by Console C with the immediate ultimate, walking away with the pillar, but there are 4 here looking to kill him. Flashes away, and I think he'll be safe. Meanwhile, the rest of FSM pushing down that mid lane and should get it as there's no one around and is already very low. Got Astros chasing down H2O Akali in the top lane. Perfy running back, ulting Halcyon, but Slug is still here. Can they 2v1 him? Looks like they can. Oh, it's very close.
But what does it cost?
Another mid tower going down. Nice hook onto the Nami. Gets the heal off to try and keep him alive. The ult comes through from Vigar and needs more Mothra and picking up the kill. The assault and battery. Console getting punched. They're getting on the double Nexus towers as they will back off, but Astros is so strong the enemy team can't really walk past him. And now they get the middle inhib and will walk away for the reset. And only just now are we hitting 20 minutes and Otacon is spawning. They have taken so much on the map already.
And it's a 6.5k global here in 20 minutes. Halcyon does take down.
Try on the engage, but he gets the jungler and no one else. So we'll delay any kind of objective take at least for a little bit. Yeah, Fell's been playing really well in the 1v2, so if you gotta watch out for giving him that Vigar, he's very good at playing safe on it.
All I know is needs more Mothra is trying to have half his team's deaths. He's on his way.
Halcyon coming in, the immediate ult from Astros, and the proc will just take him down the walk away.
I don't understand that.
Bolo once again.
Yeah, I mean, well, makes sense.
I will die for Astros. Huge
All I know
Astros.
is if Redacted watch this, he's like, I wanna play Vlad.
A lot of Astros love in here. Hook. Hook indeed. I was supposed to ask us to play like this on my team, you know. Got the engage on Astros from Console C. They're trying to burst him down, but it will not happen. The E coming out. He gets the double kill back on them with Mothra and Zeldris supporting him. Flashes forward for the Q. Takes down Nanami as well. 3 for 0 when they were trying to pick out the enemy mid laner. Halcyon now trying to go on Perfy, but the rest of the team is here. He's caught himself out. A good flash to get away. The hook takes him back and he will fall.
Just getting a little weak here.
H2 Akali trying to take Astro. He flashes the wall. He's so low and gets the kill over the wall. No, it feels bad.
That definitely.
Now another inhib tower will fall. The inhib will be soon to follow. Console C is up to try to hold it. The bot lane is spawning now as they are hitting the Nexus turrets. The punch goes wide from Needs for Mothra, but there is no follow-up. One Nexus tower falls. They're on to Slug. He will fall. Constantly trying to clear the waves, but Trundle's just chomping those towers. The second tower will fall. Punching forward, hooks the clone. Pillars out to stop them, but looks like they will be safe, and the Nexus will fall. GG, free SM to the 2-0.
Yep, 2-0 there for free SM. Going on to the semifinals, will they will play Stunner's Nation.
Continuing the breaking of the curse for the first seed. But yeah, if you watch the series right before this one, you can see how Stunner Nation played and do your plans. Zal MVP, by the way. I could agree with that. He was all over the map.
Don't even vote.
Yeah,
We don't even need a vote. We won't throw it up. We'll just go ahead and give it to after this.
Oh, F Astro 60. But yeah, really well played, all you guys. And good luck as you head towards the finals.
Yep. Yeah. Only now it's Saturday here on the East Coast, so one more day away from
Happy Saturday.
from game times. So what are we like? So we're like 40 hours away from semis. And I'll still need to put up that poll to see which game will get played tomorrow. So I'll try to do that before I go to bed tonight. So please chime in, vote on that, and let us know which of the two series you want to see. Anything else, Hailstorm?
Baba Booey.
All right, that was Hailstorm. Blitzkrieg Pyro. We're gonna go ahead, wrap up, and get to bed. Have a good one, everybody, and we'll see you next time on the Rift.
Good night.